I want you to think of all the Google reviews you've gotten over the last year and all the people that didn't respond. Now I want you to imagine from this point forward, you get 30% more Google reviews doing virtually the same thing you've done with one little extra piece. Hi everybody, I'm Bob Summers. I'm known as the Google Review Guy in junk removal circles. And in this video, I'm going to show you what we've learned over 9 years of experimentation trying to get additional Google reviews from customers. So with that said, here's what's important to note. This will only work if you have verbally asked your customer to write a review for you and they have said yes. It will only work if you have sent your review request by email. Now you can send it by email and text. I actually recommend that. As long as you've sent it by email, this technique will work. It will not work with texting. All right, that in mind, here's some of the things I want you to note. You've noticed when you send a review request to people, people do not answer right away. And if you don't follow up, there's a certain percentage of those people, the majority, who just won't follow through and write a review after 3 days. So here's the worst thing you can do. If you send someone an email or a text asking them to write a review a second time, it's horrible. Yes, you are going to get maybe 7 to 8% more reviews than you would otherwise, but you're also going to get a ton of those customers clicking on the spam button telling you to never contact them again. That's not the kind of relationship you want to have with customers. But you'll find virtually everybody that offers a review service will tell you, hey, you can send reminders, unlimited reminders. And we call those gentle reminders, asking people a second or third or fourth time to write a review. That is horrible. Unless you want to ruin your relationships with people, I would never, ever do that. Now, how do I know that? Because we have subscribers. Of the thousands of subscribers who use our service, there's a certain percent that are like, Bob, I've been told this, I want to try this. So after about a month, they're like, holy cow, we're only getting 5 or 6% more reviews and we're seeing all these people clicking on the spam button. The reason that's happening is you're looking at this through the lenses of your own business and not through the eyes of your customer. Once you stop and you look at this whole process through the eyes of your customer, only then will you start getting more Google reviews. So you never, ever want to remind someone they've not written a review and ask them to do it a second time. Now, here's what our subscribers send. This is the default setting, and we allowed people that use the 5-star review system to send one and only one follow-up email. You don't need more than one. We do not allow them to send it by text because that would be incredibly inappropriate. So by email, here is what the follow-up email says, and it only goes to people who have not tried to write a Google review. Now, this may be one other perk people get with our system is they can see who did try to write a Google review. So there are people that click on your Google link and they can't write a review because they're not logged in, they don't know what their password. But if they never tried, our system, after 3 days, will automatically send them this email. And listen to the wording and notice how it never asks for a review. It says, hi, Billy. If you've not had an opportunity to write a review for our junk removal company yet, please don't worry about it. I just wanted to make sure you were delighted with the quality of our work and let you know how much we all appreciate you and your business. Thank you so much. That's it. Now, did you notice I did not ask Billy to write a review a second time? As a matter of fact, on the contrary, I told him not to worry about writing a review. But here's the weird thing that happens when you send that in the form of an email. Number one, people tend to read email when they have time to read email. There are certain customers who intended to write that review, they just never got around to it. So when they get this email that says, please don't worry about writing a review. And oh, by the way, the text that says, hi, Billy, if you've not had an opportunity to write a review for us yet, that term, write a review, is clickable text. And that will take people right to your Google page where they can write a review. Never ask them to do it, but it's very obvious when you see that blue text, you can go there and do it. When you send that email, literally telling people not to write a review and thanking them for being a customer, you will get up to 30% more Google reviews. And here's another little perk that comes along with that. No one is going to click on the spam button. No one. I've never seen it happen. So you get 30% more reviews, no one clicking on the spam button. Now, there are other benefits to this as well. First of all, you are just telling your customers how much you care about them, and it's just something most people don't do. That gives them a good feeling about who you are and the fact that they want to use you again in the future. Now, we have had people that say, I'd like to put a little PS in there, and the PS says, hey, if you intended to write a review, but you just haven't had a chance to get around to it, click here and write a review. It'd mean a lot to us. Well, if you do that, that's the equivalent of asking someone to write a review a second time. Now, you're not going to get 30% more reviews. You'll get maybe 12% is what we've seen. More reviews. That's not 30%. And I know it's counterintuitive to everything you have ever thought about doing. But when you do the right thing for the right reason, and you literally mean it, you are more important to me than some silly, stupid review, you will find you will get 30% more Google reviews. So ladies and gentlemen, quick synopsis. You have a certain percentage of people that are not going to write a review. They're just not. If you ask them to write a review a second time, they'll click on the spam button. You have people that intended to write a review, never got around to it. If you ask them to write a review, yeah, you're going to get a couple more reviews, but nowhere near as many as if you honestly tell people, please don't worry about writing a review. I just wanted to tell you how much we appreciate you. That is the key. And you never, ever, ever want to send more than one follow-up email. Imagine telling someone, please don't worry about writing a review, and they don't do it. So you send another one that says, no, I meant it. I mean, really, please don't worry about writing a review. No, that's it. And you do not want to do that by text. Hey, if you found this helpful, this little tip, and you can implement it with what you're doing now, please do so. You will get a ton more reviews. But if you like this tip, click on the like button and let me know that this was valuable, something you can use. If you'd like to learn more about the 5-star review system and how junk removal companies all over the world are using it to get lots of great Google reviews, but more importantly, new customers from their reviews, click on our link below or contact me, Bob Summers. We are located in Hawaii, so it's going to be a lot earlier here than it is where you are. But I'd love to talk to you and answer your questions about the system and give you some ideas of how we can help you. With that, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.